People Like You is the name of the podcast, y'all. I am your host, Timothy Hampton. What's up, people? I brought back the facial hair. Please tell me what you think. Should I dye the gray black or should I rock the salt and pepper? I kind of like the salt and pepper. I'd like to thank all of our new supporters. If you are one of them, raise your hand. Appreciate the support. It really means a lot. Remember, like and subscribe. Smash that bell icon right now because the momentum is snowballing. The movement is growing. So get on board or be left behind because the time has come to free ourselves. Let's get started. The title of today's podcast, The Donald Trump Presidency and the Fallacy of White Supremacy. Let me just say this about the fallacy of white supremacy. A black president married for 25 years to one woman with 2 children, no mistresses, affairs, or sex scandals. You call him the Antichrist. But a white president married 3 times with 5 kids by 3 women, mistresses, affairs, and sex scandals. You call him God's anointed. White supremacy. Ignorant, hypocritical, fallacious. One thing you can say about Donald, he's not afraid to fail because he does it over and over and over again. 13 failed businesses, including an airline, a mortgage company, and a university. And every time he fails, he does it in spectacular fashion.
Okay.
6 bankruptcies, each more spectacular than the last. Lawsuit upon even more lawsuits filed against this man, both before and after becoming president. Violations of the U.S. Constitution, sexual misconduct and assault charges. These stretch back to the 1980s. Civil rights violations, financial manipulation, failure to pay employees. Donald Trump is a con man, a deviant, an embarrassment. Unqualified, unprepared, and unfit to be president. Let's work our way backwards, shall we? He unleashed federal agents on protesters in Portland.
Really?
People were getting snatched off the streets by anonymous federal agents and thrown into unmarked vehicles. His initial response to COVID-19 earlier this year? It's a hoax. 150,000 deaths later, he finally puts on a mask. Last year, he was impeached. He put kids in cages. He had the Russian interference investigation. We found out he went raw dog with a porn star while married to his 3rd wife. That's nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
And he started a trade war with China, which nobody won. Racist travel bans, firing 5 or 10 people a day to create a revolving door at the administration. All these beg the question, does Donald Trump have a good grip on reality? Yes, Donald does have a good grip on reality.
No way.
But it's a skewed, snarled reality. Tainted by arrogance, mutated by privilege, deformed by white supremacy and racism. Donald's reality is the tyranny of the majority, that wealth, might, and white make right.
White.
Something generations of Americans have been raised to believe. Nothing could be further from the truth, but for generations, Americans have concurred, conformed, and capitulated.
New word.
Capitulate. Capitulate is a verb. In this instance,
Capitulate means cease to resist an opponent or an unwelcome demand. Surrender. Capitulate.
If you are one of these Americans who has accepted the racial worldview, accepted the wealth, might, and white make right model, consider yourself a Trump creator, a Trump enabler, a Trump supporter. You are part of the problem. Can we really blame the man himself for being as obtuse, as ignorant, as belligerent as he is?
Nope.
He is, after all, a product of the American dream, which is immigrate, claw your way to the top, tearing the flesh and breaking the bones of your contemporaries. And once you reach the top, practice the politics of subjugation, repression, and marginalization. Demoralize and dehumanize as to maintain the status quo and the powers that be. This is more than historic trend in the United States. This is our tradition. It's how the United States came into existence. Donald Trump is simply following in the backward, misguided, misinformed footsteps of our ancestors, reaching back in time for a period in a lifestyle that no longer exists. And rightfully so, because the great again that he wants to make America wasn't great at all. It was unjust, repressive, burdensome, and tyrannous. All these racists were potentially right about one thing. Barack Obama may have actually signaled the beginning of the end for this nation. Just look who won the presidency after Barack Obama. And look at the shit show that is the United States of America right now. Recession, people at each other's throats, skyrocketing unemployment, a pandemic that is completely out of control. We didn't trust this man in 2016. We didn't elect this man. The majority of us voted for Hillary Clinton. The Electoral College is the reason Donald is president, which is the best case for abandoning the Electoral College I have ever seen. Oh yes, let's make this person who actually lost the election the winner, hereby giving some loser a chance to run the country and be the leader of the free world. A perennial loser, a serial failure, a recurring nightmare for all the world to see. Donald J. Trump was not prepared, was not qualified, and he simply did not perform. Vote him out. Fuck you, Donald. And that is our podcast for today. We are people like you. I am your host, Timothy Hampton. We had music from Q Tracks, Freak Van Workham, Sully Rain, and Foreign Extra. I'd like to thank Toy Box Studios for the artwork, graphic design, and digitals. We see you out there, Toy Box. We see you all. New supporters, thank you. And check out that House of Champ playlist on the People Like You channel. Take a look at the other side of this coin. Also, check out our new children's ebook, Poverty Bear. You can get it on Amazon. It's a message to children 4 and up about what makes you poor. New content on a regular basis. Like and subscribe. Please comment. Be a part of the conversation. Smash that bell icon right now. People Like You is a Flashover Media production, and we will see you all next time.